Hey guys, welcome back to day 2 of my whole house declutter series. And today I am going to be working on my dining room, aka where I keep all of Henry's costumes and books and toys and things like that. I'll be going into the living room, and if I have time, I'm gonna declutter the kitchen desk area. So it's about 9:30 right now. Henry doesn't come home for about another almost 2.5 hours. So I want to see how much I can get done in that time. If you hear my dog, she thinks she's the only dog that's allowed to be outside. So just a second. Zero. Leave them alone. Anyways, so I am gonna set a 1-hour timer just so I can see how much I can get done in the hour. But those are my 3 spaces to declutter for today. So let's see. After I get that decluttered, what I think we'll have all the big stuff, like the master bedroom, bathroom, closet, the kitchen. I'm honestly not really looking forward to that because my kitchen is so big and I know it's going to be an all-day project. I know it's not going to just be an hour-long project. Same goes for my master bathroom. I have a lot of junk in there. But, all right, let's get started. Hey guys, and welcome back to day 2 of my whole house declutter series. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I know it's only episode 2, but I am having a lot of fun filming this series. It's just nice to keep myself accountable by filming this series because I have gone through let's see, it's gonna be 5 spaces or 6 spaces now in my house. I did record a huge toy declutter with Henry, so that will be episode 3 and that's gonna be posted soon. But yeah, I have been having fun filming this and just going through all of my stuff. Like I said before, March will be 2 years since we've been in this house, and I'm honestly surprised by the amount of stuff we've accumulated in the short 2 years. But I'm glad to be getting it out of my house. So here I'm starting off in the dining room where we keep all of Henry's costumes, board games, and books. And this dining room, I would like to actually turn it into a playroom upstairs for him. I want to keep all of his toys here. We don't really use our dining room to eat at, only when we have guests because it's so far away from the kitchen. So carrying your food from the kitchen to the dining room is pretty inconvenient, so we usually end up eating at our kitchen island. But I want to maybe get some closed storage so I can keep all of his toys in here, and that way, you know, they're not just laying around, you know, in a big bin in the living room. So maybe down the line I'll get some different kind of storage options just so I can kind of hide his toys a little bit better. Let me know down below, have you guys been decluttering alongside me? And if you have, how many spaces have you decluttered so far? And, it doesn't have to be anything big. Even if you just decluttered a drawer in your kitchen, that is something better than nothing. Or maybe you decluttered your socks. I mean, it doesn't have to be a whole room. It doesn't have to be a kitchen. I feel like even getting rid of, your old socks, or you go through just a drawer in your kitchen, just getting rid of that extra clutter is better than nothing. So let me know down below, have you guys been decluttering, and what have you guys decluttered so far? I'm curious to know. So here I am in the living room, and honestly, I did not declutter a whole lot from this space, only because I try to keep my living room pretty clutter-free for the most part. Life happens and stuff gets away from you. But because my living room, my entire upstairs is so open, I try to keep that clutter-free as best as I can. And like I said, Henry and I did a huge toy declutter together. He did so good getting rid of a lot of his toys he doesn't play with anymore. He likes the toys he likes, and he doesn't want the ones he doesn't play with. So I dumped out all of his toys on the floor, and we sat down, and he told me yes, no, yes, no. And we got about 2 bags full of toys and a bunch of other random stuff. That video is coming soon, so be on the lookout for that. So here I am working on our desk area that's in the kitchen, and this usually just hides stuff that I don't really know what to do with at the moment. A lot of our bills live here, a lot of Henry's craft supplies live here, and just a lot of random stuff here and there. But I don't like dealing with paper clutter. It's probably my least favorite thing to go through is just random papers, because you have to look through each piece of paper, make sure that you're not throwing away something that you might actually need. I've done that before, so don't want to do that anymore. But here I found old checkbooks to accounts we don't have anymore and to banks we don't have anymore. Not sure how they even made it to this house, but that's okay. Just a bunch of random receipts, garbage. I found a lot of trash in here. I don't know how it gets like this, I don't know if you guys are the same way. If you ever look through a desk in your home, or just any drawer really, and you wonder how in the world did it get like this. That's how I was when I was going through this desk. It doesn't look like it's cluttered, but there's just a lot of really small papers, just a lot of paper clutter, and it was tedious going through all of that. But I did it, and I got rid of a lot of paper, and you'll see that at the end. I'll show you guys a video. So the best way I've learned to deal with paper clutter is to try to deal with it as soon as it comes in, especially with mail. Junk mail automatically gets recycled. We'll look through it. If it's a magazine that we might read, I'll save it. But once we both read it, John and I both read it, it goes straight into the recycling. Bills, I try to pay my bills as soon as they come in, so I don't forget to pay them, and that way they're not sitting around. And that's the easiest way I've learned to deal with my paper clutter. But of course, like I said, I'm not perfect, and decluttering is a process. And sometimes I'll set something down and then I'll put something else on top of it, and something else goes on top of that. And before you know it, you have a large pile of stuff that you need to deal with. And and it just gets away from you, and that's okay. But, like I said, I'm trying to declutter as much as I can, but I'm not just throwing things away to throw things away. I'm throwing things out that I know that I'm not using anymore, that they do not serve a purpose in my home. And with that, I am trying to purchase less items this year. I want to purchase things that will bring a purpose in my home, and purchase things with an intention. I tend to fall for, like I said in my other video, like a couple of my favorite YouTubers recommending items from Amazon or makeup or whatever it is. And a lot of the items they recommend are good products, like my Tenco vac mop. I bought that because one of my favorite YouTubers was raving about it, and I agree with 100% what she said about the vac mop. It is such a good product. But I've also bought things that I regret, and this year I want to be more intentional about what I spend my money on. So I'm going to try to bring less items into my house, so I don't have to, have these big, huge decluttering sessions.
It's electric when you kiss me. Never felt this way before. We're magnetic, wanna stay here, closer than close. Up in the clouds, I can see the whole world now. Breathtaking world, can't believe my eyes. Up in the sky, I can see the whole world tonight. 'Cause you make me feel like I wanna get lost in your paradise. You make me believe it's real. It's high up above from the ground, but closer to heaven. I won't fight it, can't deny it. I'm under your spell. Just like magic, won't forget this for the rest of my life. Up in the clouds, I can see the whole world now. Breathtaking world, can't believe my eyes. Up in the sky, I can see the whole world tonight. 'Cause you make me feel like
So this is everything that came out of Henry's craft cabinet. A lot of Play-Doh, kinetic sand, paints, just all sorts of stuff. And I don't think I ever really organized it. I just kind of put things in there and shut the door and hoped for the best kind of thing. And as you saw in the beginning of my video, when I opened up this cabinet, everything just kind of fell out. So this didn't take me very long to reorganize and declutter it, and I threw away a lot of random papers, just all sorts of stuff, dried up Play-Doh. I found some dried paint, old paintbrushes, just things like that. And I got it all nicely organized for Henry, and I got rid of crafts that he wasn't doing anymore. So I kept the things that he liked and, you know, got rid of what he wasn't using. But when I showed him the cabinet, he was so excited. I wish I had recorded his reaction to it, and but he was so cute. He was so excited about it that he could actually see what he has now, and he couldn't wait to get in there and use all of his crafts again. In my last video, I had several people mention to me that my audio wasn't great, my music was too loud, but my voiceover wasn't loud enough. I am learning how to edit on this new program that I'm using, so any feedback would be great. I hope I can get it figured out for you guys, so you know, you don't have to keep turning down the volume when the music comes up and turning up the volume when I'm talking. So please let me know if it's any better in this video. I would greatly appreciate it. I know this has been kind of a chatty video, and I hope you guys don't mind. I don't think I've talked so much in one video before, but I am just thankful for you guys, and to all the new subscribers that have found my channel. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you guys. But this is all of the paper clutter that came out of my desk, and it was a whole bag full of paper clutter, and I'm so glad to get it out of my house, along with all the other stuff I've decluttered so far. I'll post a picture of everything I've taken to the thrift store, and there are a couple of things I'm holding on to that is going to go to my brother. I live about 4 hours away from my family, so it's going to take me a little bit of time to get some stuff over to my brother's house. But again, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys, and be on the lookout for my next video. That's going to be the toy declutter with my son, and I'll see you guys then. Okay, here is my recycle, my trash, and my donate bag. You guys saw everything that went in there. So not bad for one day of decluttering. So this declutter, I did break it up a bunch in this video, as you could probably tell with the time change. But if I were to do this straight through with no breaks, no nothing, just non-stop, I would have got all of this done probably within 2 hours. The dining room, living room, and this desk area here. So that's it for day 2 of my declutter. Come back for day 3. I am trying to get all these little spaces done before I do a major declutter like my kitchen, my master bath. I'm avoiding that one because that's where I like to hide all my stuff that I don't know what to do with. Same goes for my kitchen. Okay guys, I will see you on my next declutter video. See ya.